So today we're going to be looking at the Legends Awakened set. Let's take a look. So right off the bat, this is Deoxys, normal form. It's not bad art by any stretch of the imagination. It's just kind of dull. It's just a 3D Deoxys vibe checking you, reaching through the screen to grab your titties. Now do note, because these are holofoil, they look a little weird when they get scanned in, which is why the background is darker than it would kind of be in the actual card itself. Though these backgrounds were dark inherently, it's just darker because of the scanning. I actually like this art a lot. This works a lot better than Deoxys. The pose is a lot more interesting. Yeah, actually, I think this is one of the better Diamond and Pearl arts. Heatran, why does it look like Heatran? Like the photographer dropped the camera and he's like, oh no, I can still get in the shot. Let me just duck down. They've given up on backgrounds. They had two with okay backgrounds and then they just gave up. They just said fuck it, no more backgrounds. It's just Heatran in space with its foot forward. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with Luxray's face. This pose is kind of a weird pose with the slanted angle, but it could work. But they've made Luxray's face more circular than I think it normally is. Yeah. So you see there, Luxray's face is very pointed. It's got a pointed nose that juts out forward. And here it's like flat. And it just looks wrong. It takes all the fearness out of Luxray's face. Ooh, well, here we go. This is actually pretty good. I love this Politoed art. Right off the bat, background's great. Exactly the location I expect to find a Politoed. Also extremely pretty. Politoed itself, I love the style that they use with this almost hand-drawn style. I wouldn't say hand-drawn style, but like it's like shaded in a way that kind of imitates the idea of hand-drawn art. A good pose. A very Politoed themed pose. Accentuates everything that I like about Politoed's design. Actually adds to it a lot. Yeah, this thing's just solid. Rayquaza looks stunted here. Like, he looks small. This looks like baby Rayquaza. No background outside of some lightning. I don't really like it when Pokemon have auras. I don't think Pokemon should have auras. I think it's stupid. They're animals, not fucking Dragon Ball characters. Pritchie Giga said gay rights. 10 out of 10. I have never seen a design that made Cradily look more like a penis than this art. It's a pretty good art, actually. Crawdaunt looks really threatening here. Honestly, it feels like it should really be more of a dark type than a water type, given this art. Crawdaunt actually looks super threatening. The background is actually probably prettier than the Pokemon art itself with the water waiting around it. I really like the shading on Crawdaunt, especially along the back. It looks really nice, and it makes Crawdaunt's front look very intimidating. Don't want anything to do with that. What is happening in this art? Deoxys looks so serious about thrusting himself into the air. I don't like this art. I don't like how Deoxys is drawn. Its pose makes no fucking sense. I thought this was speed form based on the art, but it's attack form. Why? Oh! Deoxys, what did they do to you? Okay, I like the background. Kinda. It looks kind of like a toy almost in like a weird way. Oh my god. Okay, Deoxys just looks fucking stupid there. They didn't even try. He looks like he's looking up at its owner after it pissed on the floor. This is not a good Deoxys design. Okay, this angle is horrible. Also, this is speed form, and it's not moving. The background's interesting, but I don't know why they added this blur effect that made it look like Fortress is, like, jumping at you. Fortress isn't moving anywhere. It's a fucking fortress. It looks like it's, like, trying to hold my hand because it's losing its balance. Help me! Don't let me fall! Please. I know I weigh 2,094 pounds. Jesus Christ, Groudon. Maybe a diet man. Let's start with the good. This is way better than the other Heatran art, just on the merit that it's more interesting and Heatran looks like it's supposed to be somewhere. Unfortunately, I think it used too much of the same colors in the same area and became way too busy. When I first looked at this art, it was hard for me to differentiate between this fire, the ground, and Heatran itself. Heatran should have been a more redder color, I think, to stick out more from the background. No, not my favorite legendary. Don't do Kyogre like this, man. They didn't even give him a background. They didn't even try. It's just blue. It's just like blue lines. It's barely trying. Kyogre itself looks fine, except the butt of it, the tail part kind of blends with itself. This Poliwrath art is fucking awesome. I love this art. The water especially looks good. It has a background, but this is a great example of you don't just need to have a whole like mountain range in the background with a big wide open field. The background can be as simple as just water. But this water is done really well, and I love the white lighting and color on it. It's not even talking about Poliwrath itself. The style that they did Poliwrath in works so well, it makes every aspect of Poliwrath's design better. There's a lot going on in the background. In fact, this is a case where there's too much going on in the background for what the Pokemon is. Regigigas looks just as confused on why there's lightning in the sky as we do. I don't know why they won't do anything interesting with Regigigas. Its whole thing is being able to pick up heavy objects, and I've seen like maybe one piece of Pokemon art in all of history where it's lifting or moving something heavy. I don't get it. I love Regigigas, but I think they just don't give a shit about him. So, oh, what the fuck is this? I don't know what the ground is supposed to be. It looks like it's punching the earth. Well, don't fucking look at me like that. I'm not the one that made your art boring, dude. Alright, I had nothing to do with this. This is all you. You can bring this up with Kent. He drew you. I didn't. No. This should have been Blossom. This doesn't... No. No, I don't like it. The background is so pretty. Yet they decided to apply this dark shadow on Victory Bell's face and give it piercing red eyes, so it looks like it's coming to fucking murder me. Oh. This is good art. This is fantastic. The setting, the background, cast form itself. I mean, this is gorgeous. I love this. This is the best thing since anything, and if you're wrong, and I don't know how to help you. I don't think there's actually any negatives with this art. I think this is some of the best cast form art you can find. Holy shit. That is both terrifying and slightly arousing. I kind of love this art. Swalot is a Pokemon I forget. This reminds me of that SpongeBob episode with the Alaskan bullworm. It's actually kind of terrifying. Imagine you're just standing in a field, you hear shuffling, you turn around, you see this thing, like, slugging towards you. I love this style. This works really well here. Beldum looks really, really cute. It's like a little chibi-ish, but not quite. Background fits for it pretty well. It's pretty satisfying to look at. This Beldum looks like it has tits. Okay, so this art's pretty cool. I mean, I wish I didn't have to be horizontal to look at it, but you know, it's pretty chill. Let it go.